Good morning, good people. Welcome, everybody. It's Rusty Money here on PlayStation Network and Rusty Money Gaming on YouTube. We are here for another live episode of the Breakfast Challenge here on Split Mountain Ranch by Silver Eagle of the ShantyBoys Map Creations. So, welcome in, everybody, as we will be live streaming this morning for a couple of hours. Maybe just trying to do a push for 1,500 subscribers. How about that? That'd be pretty nice. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. We have a load of straw from our harvest. When I was doing my harvest, I was putting our straw in this silo, and now we're going to transport the straw over to a production to help us make some money. So we are going to go over to our biogas plant and dump in some straw, as much it will hold, because we have over 700,000 liters of straw to deposit for production wherever we would choose to put it. And right now, I'm going to go over to the biogas plant with the straw. There is another production point I could buy in place to put the straw in to make us even more money, but I haven't bought and placed that production yet, so we'll just use the biogas plant for what we have here for this straw. And we got another couple of fields all shaped out, and we need to do some fertilizing and hopefully putting some new crop in the ground, as well as doing some harvest. And I'm a little bit wired this morning. My daughter and I went and had breakfast with my wife and mother-in-law. And we got some coffee, and now I got a Red Bull, actually, so I'm so far pretty wide awake. Nuclear Salmon, good morning, my friend. Welcome in, everybody. David dropping looks like maybe about a dozen donuts. I'm not going to count them, but it looks about like a dozen donuts. So thank you, David. Appreciate those delicious treats. All right, now let's see how much we've got in there for how much room we got. So we can put a little bit more straw in there. So let's go get another load and we'll fill that thing up. And we have quite a bit of digestate to sell. We've got wood pellets we can sell. But we also need to get some more crop in the ground. We need to start building more of the farm, but we need to harvest our fields around our silo barn first before we place any more structures, because I don't want to ruin the crop we already planted. So we'll go load up some more straw in here and take it over to that biogas plant for production into digestate. 466,000 liters of straw left so far. I did buy another field, everybody. So we also bought, and I'm not going to change the field shape, I don't think, but I also bought this field right here, field 12, so I now own it. It had barley on it, so we harvested out the barley. We're going to keep that field because there's no field flipping, or at least I'm not going to be field flipping. And then we can, what do I want to say? We can, Yeah, put more crop in there, and that's a really good sized field. I got like almost, I think it was almost like 600,000 liters of straw off this field. I filled the Omatana loading wagon almost 3 full times. So it was a really nice harvest of getting straw after harvesting the barley. And of the barley we have so far, and I think I have a couple of fields of barley that's not ready yet to harvest. And of our barley in our silo, I already have 189,000 liters of barley in the silo that can go to production. But I'm going to wait till I get my harvest done, and then we'll move that to production. Welcome in Eric the Crazy Viking and Trevor Murphy. Welcome in to Rusty Money's live Barnhouse chat this morning here on the map called Split Mountain Ranch with my challenge that I created called the Breakfast Challenge, which was added to this map as part of an update. I'm the creator of this challenge, and Gaming Joy, who is a recent new member of ShantyBoys Map Creations, added this to the update that came out for Split Mountain Ranch not too long ago. Okay, now let's go move this. As if you install Split Mountain Ranch, everybody, Split Mountain Ranch actually has 2 different maps in one, if you will. Both maps are pretty much the same, it's just you start different, because one of the maps is the normal Split Mountain Ranch, and the other map in the mod is the ShantyBoys Breakfast Challenge. Already set up for you. You can play it new farmer mode, farm manager mode, or start from scratch, however you wish to play it. And all the details of the challenge are in the game itself. You just got to go to the help menu, and I can show you that here once we get down here to the biogas plant and unload this trailer of straw. We'll show you where that is again for anybody new watching. And you can also find other things about different maps if you go into that same menu. And some people, I didn't really know it, to be honest with you, until Game and Joy added my farm challenge to the other map by the ShantyBoys called oh my goodness, it just drew a blank. Nuclear salmon. Something Farms, not Something Farms, Black River Bottoms, or Black Water Bottoms. There we go, Black Water Bottoms. Yeah. Okay, so if you go into here, you will see there is a book at the bottom here, and that is your help menu. If you scroll through this help menu, there's actually some different things that you can learn about each map you install that a lot of people miss. Because you can add stuff into here, and our friend Gaming Joy was one of those people that discovered that's what you could do. So if we scroll down through this help menu, you will see right here the ShantyBoys Breakfast Challenge setup, and the challenge goals, all inputted into this mod by our friend Gaming Joy, which is a new member of the ShantyBoys Map Creations. So it gives you pretty much everything you need to know about the challenge itself, how it's set up, and what the goals are. All right, now, yeah, I didn't start unloading. I went right to the menu there. Black Water Bottoms, a great map. It is a great map, and I can't believe I couldn't remember the name. It just drew a blank instantly. Y'all, we're only like 15 subscribers away from hitting 1,500 subscribers on YouTube, which is pretty exciting for myself, as we could have a lot more if I'd have more time to create videos and also go live, but due to work in real life, I don't get that much time. Let's now go to production menu and activate that straw. So we have 500,000 liters of straw to produce into electricity, methane, and digestate. I already have 312,000 liters of digestate I can sell. That's being stored. I've been selling the electric charge and methane as it's produced. So let's... It happens, Rusty. I'm told it's related to our age. Yeah, right, Eric? I was trying to be funny about it this morning, too, Eric, as I sat down here to play in the living room here. I asked my son if he would plug my laptop in, and I made a remark because my daughter's home from college here, too, and I made the remark that, you know, Dad's got to be plugged in now. He's getting awful old. And my daughter caught on, and she says, yeah, you're right. Oh. All right, so now we can move the rest of this that couldn't fit into the biogas plant, and we'll put it in the silo. Then we need to get to fertilizing some new fields, and fields after they were harvested. Alright, so that's all we got there for right now. Let's park this over here where I've been keeping it. Been keeping it right here for right now. We'll unhook it in case I decide I want to use the truck for something else. We gotta go wash this tractor and stuff off over here quick. It won't take very long, but we gotta wash this setup off real quick. So again, everybody, welcome into the live stream where we're working on the breakfast challenge created by myself here on Split Mountain Ranch. That was created by Silver Eagle of the ShantyBoys Map Creations with the help of Matt and Gaming Joy and Brennan Gaming and everybody else that's a part of the ShantyBoys. And everybody, if you didn't see, I think it was within this last week, there is another member of the ShantyBoys that is kind of making a slow return back to Farming Simulator. Hasn't been around a lot yet, but is making a slow return. Been working on a couple of things behind the scenes, but you can find that gentleman, that great gentleman of the ShantyBoys. He is usually hiding in bushes somewhere. He likes to hide in bushes because he likes to steal your tractors for fun, but his name is known as Mr. T-Bone. And Mr. T-Bone has a map that I believe is working at being released. Maybe it's been released already for FS22. I think our friend Farmer Cop did a preview of it this last week or so on YouTube. It's a PC only map. All right, we need to put this stuff where I want to put it. So to make this easier, let's disconnect that there. Then we can store this back where I've been keeping it over here. I want to say that the name of that map was like, was it like Birch Hollows or something like that? Is that the name of it, Nuclear? Do you know? I just know that they were doing Brennan Gaming was doing a live stream on it. I think within this last week. And then Farmer Cop was, I believe, has done a kind of a preview or early access, if you will, of the map. Yeah, we dropped that one right there. Sorry, I get kind of OCD about parking straight and everything. For what I can see anyway. Not saying my eyesight's the best, but... Alright, let's put the tractor in here. Well, let's get our fertilizer spreader. So we got two spreaders. This one's got lime in it. This one's got the fertilizer in it. A great mod that I just used for the first time on this map. Let's go ahead and fill this back up from our filling station by our friend Gaming Joy that you can find in the mod hub. Alright, now we got to go over here and start fertilizing a couple of fields. I'm the same, Rusty. I like it nice and in order. Yeah, I do too, Eric. I try to. I often can get in a hurry and just leave it a mess and then fix it after I've exited the live stream, but I've started to try and do it as I'm recording or live, putting things back to where they go. And I got really kind of addicted to doing it when I was recording my series, which I'm still recording. Hopefully get to record the 22nd episode on Black River this weekend. But that's where I really noticed myself trying to really stick to doing it, was on Black River, which has got a really small farm build, but so there ain't too many places to put things, but that's where I've noticed where I was doing it kind of all the time, like 100% all the time. So then ever since then, I've just tried to do it like that on everything. Alright, now we can get this. There we go. I'm really liking this fertilizer spreader. It's got a really good spread, and it doesn't really use your product that fast. This is a really big field on Split Mountain Ranch, and we still have 82% of fertilizer left, and we've covered a lot of ground already. Raymond, welcome, my friend. Have you thought of parking the tractors like a police station style? I guess no, I haven't, Raymond. I haven't, but this is the map where we've made our interceptor harvester. And then it was suggested by, I can't remember who, that we should change the mower colors and then we could call it Chopper Copper. That would be sweet. We need some more sheds though in order to really kind of do that, but we can probably do that for the most part in that barn. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit too narrow there. Thought maybe we would be able to cover that, but couldn't quite cover that. It's a little too wide. But this spread's like 48 meters wide. And we still have over half capacity of fertilizer in here. And like I said, this is one of the biggest fields on Split Mountain Ranch. Except for the fields I've been making. I am doing awesome, Raymond. All of our kids are home this weekend, which I didn't know all of them were going to be home. I knew my daughter was coming home from college, but I didn't know my stepson was coming home. And so he stopped by last night, but he's staying out at his dad's out at the farm because his stepsister, I think, has color day this weekend, which all of you would know as what you call homecoming. Our school that I attended and the same school that my wife attended calls it color day. And it's always been color day. They've never called it homecoming. And the reason they call it color day is they wanted to represent the colors of the school. So what that means is basically they are representing all of the clubs and organizations that are a part of the school that I graduated from and my wife graduated from and where our kids go to school. So for instance, an example would be representing the colors of FBLA, FCCLA, FFA, and all of that other kind of stuff that you can attend in school. But I would say over 98% of all schools call it homecoming. We don't call it homecoming, it's called color day. So quite different, but that is this weekend and or today I should say. So that's why my stepson came home to support his stepsister going to color day. And so my wife actually gets tomorrow off of work, so we're gonna try and sit down with the kids, I guess, and have a meal. So we will live stream, I hope, at some point again this weekend. It might be tonight or sometime tomorrow. We will be doing the multiplayer on the crew challenge. I just don't know a time, everybody, right now. And since my daughter came home and has started to fall in love with watching football with her dad, my wife let me purchase the NFL ticket last night for YouTube TV because we have YouTube TV. We don't have cable TV. And so we bought the NFL ticket last night, and we are going to watch the 49ers play some football this season and all the seasons to follow. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's something that I've always wanted to have available so I could watch any NFL football game I ever would want to watch. It is quite expensive, but that's okay. It is time with my daughter, and she yells at the TV just as much as I do when the 49ers play, so it's quite awesome. Faber Farman, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing, Faber? Thanks for stopping by the live stream. All right, so now we've got fertilizer on this new field here. And we can get lime on it. Seems like they want you to pay for every, yeah, right? Nuclear salmon, you're right. Even good point, nuclear salmon. So last night we were wanting to check out the score of our high school football team. As our high school football team is now 8-0 and broke the 33 game winning streak that a community in northeast Nebraska known as Pierce, which is like north of Norfolk, Nebraska, had a 33 game winning streak winning at home. And our school that played against them last night broke that streak by beating them. And our high school football team is 8-0 and is predicted to, well, I should say was predicted before the season started to go to state championship and potentially win it. As this group of kids, which a lot of them are seniors, so our football team is going to be hurting for experience next season in school, but this same group of seniors also went undefeated in junior high football, and also those group of seniors that played JV varsity football, so when you're in 9th and 10th grade, they went undefeated then too. So they are on one heck of a streak as a group of seniors playing high school football. And so she went to try and find the football game last night because schools here use a program called Strive or Huddle to watch sports. And this other community that they were playing against called Pierce was charging for people to watch the game, or Huddle was charging, however it works. But anyway, it didn't make a lot of people very happy. I know that, especially people from where I'm from, because some of them couldn't make it to the game. But they're having to pay to watch this high school football game. And most of all the other high school sports that are live streamed via Strive or Huddle at our school, you can watch for free. All right, we need to go fill this back up with some more fertilizer so we can fertilize the rest of that. Well, I got to get going. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right, Raymond, thank you. We will see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the support, Raymond, as always. Let's fill back up here from our field work fill station by our friend Gaming Joy. Make sure we put fertilizer in it. 14,000 liters of fertilizer it holds. Now, I'll show you here. So we had that full. And in this PDA on Split Mountain Ranch, we fertilized this big field right here we fertilized this field here and started to fertilize this field and got empty. So pretty big area of coverage you can cover with that fertilizer mod there on all platforms. But that's the PDA, and this is the area of land that I own. So your periphery of the map is free. And then I have bought in all these other places. So I bought 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 17 and 18 and 23 and 33 and 21 and 20 and 42 and 22. I bought all of those. This one here is free on the map. Number 2. Towboat Fish, welcome in, my friend. So I own a lot of land, but we haven't really started to make product yet. Because I've been getting a lot of the bigger equipment I want to use. So a lot of the money I've been earning, I've been spending on big equipment. So then we won't have to buy it later. Alexander T, welcome in, and welcome Towboat Fish. Hope you're both doing well. Happy Saturday morning to both of you, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. I am ready to go and energized, running on a nice, delicious breakfast sandwich made by my wife and mother-in-law, and running on some good, delicious coffee, and now a delicious tropical Red Bull. The yellow can of Red Bull, I really like that flavor. I know it's not healthy for you, but I like it. I like it a lot. I'm doing all right, getting paint mixed up so I can start painting. Oh no. I thought that's what the shipmates were for, Towboat. We will be live streaming either later tonight or tomorrow, everybody, on the Crew Challenge multiplayer. I don't know what kind of time to give you. Hopefully I can announce it a little bit early before the live stream, but like I said, I was surprised anyway. My wife knew about it, but I was surprised that all the other kids came home for the weekend. So kind of not as much game time will be done as I was hoping to do, but that's okay. I'll get some football time with my daughter, some family time tomorrow. Nah, Shipyard does all the heavy work like wheels and rudders and machine stuff. Oh, okay, Towboat, I got you. Well, I don't think that's fair, Towboat. I think you should be able to put out some of that grunt work. Get some help for some of that grunt work. Alright, we need to put some lime on these fields here. And then see about what crops we can plant now. What crops can we plant now? We really can only plant olives, poplar, and grass right now. So we need to get into August so we can plant more. So we've got time to still put lime and that on those fields. Let's go back over. Here is our police interceptor harvester, everybody. If you haven't seen it yet, there is our police interceptor, black and white, tough looking harvester. Ooh, I do laugh out loud. I do the painting while my guys do all the prep work, like grinding and chipping. Wax on, wax off, towboat. A good old movie called Karate Kid. See, we will be putting a road right there, everybody. That is the way I'm going to have this set up. So once I get another grass harvest done, we are going to put a road right through this field. But if you remember me talking, this area right here that you see from about the road on over this way will be the farm building area. And it will probably also square off with the chicken coop here back this direction. So this is where I plan to build the farm. I put my years in doing grunt time for these guys to do it. Milk that hen. Welcome, my friend. If y'all have never heard of my friend Milk That Hen, you need to go check him out on YouTube. He is learning everything and anything about forestry right now. He never really got into forestry, and he took on that map that Towboat and myself and Gaming Joy and Kegarino, and who else has been on there with us? Bruce's Gaming have enjoyed called Deerlands. So he's got himself a nice little forestry series that he's been doing live on Deerlands. So make sure you check out our friend Milk That Hen on YouTube. I managed to make a stream today. Yeah, you did. It's great to see you, buddy. Great to see you. All right, let's go put down a little lime. And then I will, we'll jump ahead, I think. That is for the shout, Rusty. How you doing, bud? Well, I'm doing pretty good, Milk That Hen. I'm doing really great, actually. I am fully energized this morning. As you can tell, I'm in a chatterbox mood. Make sure you check out some of these links, everybody, that Towboat and Nuclear Salmon are sharing in the live stream chat. And thank you to our friend Nuclear Salmon and Towboat Fish for being two of my moderators for the channel. Two of my great moderators for the channel. How is Milk That Hen doing? Now, if I remember correctly, Milk That Hen, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think at one time you told me I could call you, was it Phil? Am I correct? Or that we could call you Phil? That'd be a lot easier. And I'd be really surprised if I got that correct because I'm not very good at remembering names. Yeah, Phil is doing okay, mate. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Great, great, great. So, everybody, please, if you would, share the live stream by sharing a box of donuts with all of our friends on YouTube or Facebook or whatever you use for social media. Please share a box of donuts with all of our friends by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel, because it really does go help support the channel, and we are so close to hitting 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. And I might have some new ideas coming to the live streams once we hit that 1,500 mark. I just got to figure those out, and I don't know how to figure them out, so I'm gonna have to talk to Nuclear Salmon probably and figure out what we could do to make that happen. How's everyone in the chat doing? And Frank Jones, welcome into Rusty Money's live Barnhouse chat here in my challenge called the ShantyBoys Breakfast Challenge that I am the creator of, and it was inputted as part of the update to Split Mountain Ranch for all platforms on Farming Simulator 22. So welcome to Rusty Money's Barnhouse chat, where the coffee's hot, the donuts are delicious, and for those that don't know, the theme of this channel was all started because I was a police officer for almost 23 years, and I switched careers back in last December, January, and got out of law enforcement after 22 years and have become what you would call a parts specialist for case parts in the agricultural world, as I work at a small town case dealership where I live that was started back in the 1960s or 70s. I can't remember. Still owned by the same family. It's just been passed down generations. So the only thing I have left to do in the world of parts and agriculture is finish the case parts classes online to actually, I guess, so-called be actually called the specialist, if you will. But I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the challenge of becoming a parts specialist, selling all kinds of case parts. We also deal in other parts or brands of equipment, and are dealers for Bobcat and all kinds of other equipment like Vermeer and what else? I've sold parts for Harvest International augers and Peck augers and farmhand feed wagons and Branson tractors and TYM tractors. Let's put lime on this other field here, and then we will move on to doing something else. We'll probably jump ahead, probably go into the cabin, or the house, I should say, and get some sleep, move to the second day of June, probably go right through the second day of June. Well, now hopefully the second day of June our other fields should be ready to harvest. And then we'll move into July. So welcome in, you 15 awesome people here on Split Mountain Ranch with my challenge called the ShantyBoys Breakfast Challenge. As we are basically building ourselves a farm and producing the products to serve the ShantyBoys a delicious breakfast. So basically it consists of, we're going to be making bread, and we're going to be making donuts, and we're going to be making pancakes, and we are going to be raising chickens and selling eggs, and we are going to be raising pigs to sell pigs to pretend production of having bacon sold to us from the livestock market. Or the meat locker, I should say. We will be raising cows to get milk to move to production. We'll be doing some potatoes to do, like, hash browns for breakfast. So some of the things that we'll be doing here are also kind of just being imaginative, if you will, as just producing the products, all the products you can think of to have a great breakfast. So we'll go around our small farm for right now and fill up at Gaming Joy's field workstation and put more lime in here to put on the field. I always try to get myself 2 spreaders, so then that way I can have one directly for fertilizer, one directly for lime. And so that's why we got 2 trucks now, one directly for fertilizer and one directly for lime. We do have quite a bit of money again, but we've been harvesting out a lot of trees and either cutting them to logs and moving them to production, or doing wood chips and selling wood chips, or moving wood chips to production to make wood pellets. But we have harvested a lot of trees. I'll just show you what we've harvested for trees. We have cut down 329 trees. We've made 178 bales. We've only done 9 contracts because I like to work my own land. And we've only collected 3 collectibles. We've already played 2 years of gameplay and almost 62 hours of game time played on this great map called Split Mountain Ranch by Silver Eagle of the ShantyBoys Map Creations. I'm waiting for lunchtime to cook steak. Steak! That sounds good. I don't know what we're having for lunch because at lunchtime I'm going down to get my haircut. So I need to figure out what we're going to do for lunch. My wife was supposed to be off work at noon, but I think she was going to end up staying now till 2:30. So I don't know what we'll do for lunch. I don't know what we're doing for supper either, to be honest with y'all. The problem for waiting for lunch is too much at stake. Alexander. That's pretty good. Lunchtime at 16:15 here. In the UK, yeah, well, you know, it depends on what everybody calls it, you know. Actually, lunchtime, I was growing up it being called dinner time, you know, so from noon to 1 p.m. And then I was growing up that supper time was supper, and supper time was like your 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock kind of time area. But I do occasionally call dinner lunch, but I don't ever call supper dinner. Supper is always supper at nighttime. But a lot of people call it different things. See, back in college, like where my daughter goes to college, same place I went to college, we always called it was time to go to the gag. The college I attended, lunchtime was gag. That was the college's cafeteria. We called it the gag. They did make some really good food, and their ice cream was really good when I was there. But yeah, we called it the gag. It's gag time. Anybody want to go? What about brunch? Really good, especially in time crunch. Oh, yeah, Alexander, here in the Midwest where I live in Nebraska in the United States, brunch is usually just called brunch on days like Sundays. But yeah, again, we do have over $1 million, and we're going to start adding on to the farmyard here soon, and we're also going to be buying another harvester, but a different one that we're actually going to buy and own instead of leasing and returning like a lot of people like to do when they play, which everybody has their own way of playing the game. I myself am not a big fan of leasing. I went too fast there and didn't fold out my spread arms. Spend it on landscaping. Oh, we will be milk that him because I got another idea I want to do here on Split Mountain Ranch. In an area on the map, I just can't decide which one of the couple of areas I'm thinking about doing it on. I also been slowly replanting the, you know, your landscaping painting grass in the areas that I took out the actual grass on. So we have been putting the grass back. So I got some more areas of that to replace as well, and that takes up a lot of money and can go take a lot of it fast. iFarmer Steve is in the house, everybody. Welcome in, iFarmer Steve, to the Barnhouse chat today here on Split Mountain Ranch. Thanks for stopping by the live stream, iFarmer Steve. Appreciate it. My apologies for not getting to catch your live streams with my change of life, because you usually live stream when I'm at work. Occasionally you're live streaming when I have lunch break. No worries, Rusty. You still support me, buddy. Oh, yeah. We do. We support everybody. There, iFarmer Steve. Alright, I'm gonna need, I think, well, maybe I can luck out here. We'll see if I can luck out without having to fill back up. But I don't think we're gonna have enough. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough. I should have just went and filled up. Alright, we just got a little bit left of lime on that field. Rusty is just a great guy. Helps me out all the time. Well, thanks, Phil. Milk that hen, everybody. Please, go check out my friend Milk That Hen. If you've never heard of Milk That Hen on YouTube, I've said it and I'll say it again. He's another one of those content creators that kind of has that voice like Daggerwin. Really pleasant to listen to. One of my favorite series by our friend Milk That Hen was on the map called Calmlands, where he did my challenge called the Donut Challenge. But I don't think, was it called the Donut Challenge? What did I call that challenge? But you need to check out Milk That Hen on Calmlands. Do you have a link for Milk That Hen, Rusty? Yeah, there it is. Nuclear Salmon found it. It was exclamation point milk. I so guessed on that too. Baker's dozen. There we go, Phil. Yeah, the Baker's dozen. You need to check out Milk That Hen's version to my challenge that I created on Calmlands called the Baker's Dozen. I really enjoyed watching that one, Phil. All right, now let's go move ahead. Let's go take ourselves a noon siesta here in game time. Take ourselves a little bit of a nap and move ahead. We'll also, we can check on that biogas plant. It might already have that straw produced. That biogas plant produces pretty quick. That's the industrial biogas plant by Disturbed Simulations on all platforms that we're using here. Let's go ahead. We'll fill up the truck for next time and put it back in the shed where it goes. This Fieldwork Fill Station by our friend Game and Joy. It's got two different versions. You can get it in that color or you can get it in the old rusty color. You can also get one that gives you 30% discount or free. Alright, now we'll head on over to our house and take ourselves a little bit of a nap. We will look at the biogas plant quick before we go take a nap. I should see if my farm production mod over there does anything with straw. I haven't looked at that. Because we could put some straw in there too. Alright, so before we go to sleep, Jay Meister, welcome in, Jay Meister. Thanks for stopping by the live stream, my friend. Let's check out. So, our industrial BGA still has 430,000 liters of straw to produce through. We already have 322,000 liters of digestate. And, okay, I wanted to see that farm production. Farm supply production. What can we... Ooh, we can do straw silage. It is 1 unit to 1 unit. So we could put some in there to make silage too, if we wanted. It doesn't produce very fast, but... Okay, let's go to sleep now. So we're at just over 1.0 million. Let's see what our biogas plant's gonna make us overnight. Guess what game I got yesterday? Oh, I don't have a clue. Oh, my back. My lower back is killing me in this chair. Oh. I don't know, J Meister, because I haven't really paid attention to what games come out anymore. Wow, okay, our biogas plant didn't make us very much. Uh-oh, I hear sirens in real life outside my house. It went somewhere anyway. Let's see. Painting with Bob Ross and friends, J Meister. Call of the Wild, the Angler. Okay, J Meister. I've thought about getting a different game and putting it on the YouTube channel, but I don't know, everybody. I already have a hard enough time finding time to play this game anymore. To where I think I'm just strictly going to keep my channel now just to 100% FS. Oh, yeah, okay, I want to look at the biogas plants. So it went through all that straw, but it must not change straw into a lot of extra product. Like if you put the silage in there. So that does 160, 105, and 240. What does straw then do? Oh, yeah, okay. Straw does a lot, or silage does a lot more. Holy cow, a lot more in electric charge especially. Not too much in methane, but doubles in digestate. So that is why silage makes you so much money out of this BGA, is because of that 2,000 liters that are produced into electric charge. The straw was only producing 160 liters into electricity. Okay. Alright, so now we should here, I should potentially have another field, I think, ready to harvest. We're going to be in this flight mode here on console and see if we get another field ready. I got a field up here that should soon be ready to harvest. This field up here should be getting ready to harvest soon. That one, and also this one over here. So they are running series like 20 of Bob Ross on BBC4 here. Let's see. So we're only, okay, we need to get into July, so I think that's what I'll do then. Before we do that, though, it's only going to make sense. Let's move some straw before we do that, though. We got time here to move some straw. We can get into July and harvest our other fields. I loved watching Bob Ross as a kid. I watched a little bit. My brother did a lot because my brother was really into art when we were in our younger years. We got a lot of straw in here yet. I even got a little wood chips in there, just over 2,000 liters. There we are, 226,000 liters of straw. My boys enjoy. I could see, Phil, your boys enjoying something like that. Is that something, Phil, is that something that calms your kids down? I could see that be very calming for a lot of people. I watched it because it was enjoyable to me and peaceful. Yeah, exactly, Tobo. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could see that being very helpful, Phil. My brother really enjoyed it. My dad watched it too. I can remember my dad watching it back when we owned the bowling alley when I was a kid growing up. We're almost full here. So we'll go move this to the biogas plant. We'll go to sleep back at the house. We'll be into July. We'll have some fields to harvest. We probably, while that's finishing, check on our chickens. Ooh, we have eggs. I need to move some eggs. We got 13,000 liters of eggs. We should probably do that before we go to sleep, because there might not be any room left for eggs because, holy cow, I haven't been paying attention, but our chickens have reproduced quite a bit. So we have, this might be full now. Yeah, we have 500 chickens now. And that's not what we started with. Yeah, we need to clean up those eggs before we go into July. And we can move those into production. We can sell digestate here at some point too and make some money. We're gonna have wood pellets to sell like crazy again too. We're gonna have we got 276,000 liters of wood pellets available to sell. 386,000 liters of digestate right now. We got to activate that straw again to produce. Hey, it's our friend Umesmo. The most annoying viewer is here saying hello to all in a loop. Our good friend Umesmo is in the Barnhouse chat, everybody. He always stops by whenever he gets the chance when I am live. Umesmo also enjoys watching some of the videos and leaves some comments on occasion. Appreciate the support there, my friend. Truly, truly do. Appreciate the support from everybody as well. Alright, so now we need to clean up those eggs quick. I'll see where we can take some of those eggs. Okay, let's see. We need the Jeep. We're gonna just jump to the Jeep. I'm not gonna run over there. Our friend Ridiculous Dominic's XJ. We're gonna get some eggs loaded up. We got an XJ, we should have an MJ. Sorry, no fat fingers. No fat fingers. Let's get another drink of some good old tropical Red Bull. Ah. Farmer Tech 51. The mysterious voice of Farmer Tech 51 is in the house, everybody. Welcome in, my friend. I don't think I'll ever forget that live stream, Farmer Tech 51. You should have seen me, my facial expressions that night, or that day, I should say. It was priceless. I was laughing, having a whole bunch of fun. I just can't imagine knowing what you were all saying to yourself and nobody was listening. But we've all done it. We've all done it. It was. I still can sit here and laugh about it. Oh, I still laugh about it every time. Alright, I think that should clean them up. Yeah, eggs all cleaned up. Let's see, where can we take these to? What do we got available? donut production, farm production, we just as well get that going. So what's gonna sell us? Well, what's gonna be quicker to produce? Our pancakes take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. It's really not gonna be. I'm gonna go for the donuts. Let's go take the eggs to the donuts. All right, so our first production's going to make their donuts. Start getting the product to make our donuts, I should say. I think I'm going the right direction to it. Haven't really been over here too much. Yeah, I think it's up over here. How's that? Oh, yeah, there they are over there. We can go move these eggs over to our friend Yos's donut production mod. On air and record, yeah, right? Alright, we want to go to donut production. This is the one that should make the donuts, yep. Alright, there we go. Ooh, and that fills it up with eggs. Holds 7,000 liters. Okay, so we might have some to move over here too then. Sweet. And that... The pancake production holds a lot of eggs, it looks like. All right. Well, we got that going now. All right, we got the eggs cleaned up. Now we can go to the next day and harvest, do some more harvesting, which I can't wait to do. Whoa! Oh, we're getting a little loosey-goosey there. All right, well, let's pull into our farm here. Play a little chicken with that car. Into our house area, I should say. Yeah, nuclear salmon got a tattoo, everybody. All right, now, great demand at animal dealer. What is the great demand at the animal dealer? Silage, I bet. Animal dealer. Let's see. Oh, yeah, silage. Okay, I bet is it. Rabid Rob, welcome, my friend. How are you doing, Rabid Rob? Thanks for being a part of the live stream. Make sure you all go check out our friend Rabid Rob, who always has a great recorded series. All right, now we have fields to harvest, everybody. We have a field here ready to harvest. Oh yeah, we got harvesting to do. Let's get in our police interceptor. Our police interceptor, mean looking black and white harvester. Let's go get some harvesting done. You're welcome, Rabbit Rob. You're welcome. Let's go do this field over here first, so then after we do this field of harvest, then I can finish getting this field created. Policing them fields today, Rusty. Yeah, we are. We are. Here we go. We are in hot pursuit of 1,500 subscribers on YouTube, everybody. Can we get it? You like that, Rabbit Rob? Can we get it? We don't want to do a picture over here. Let's do a picture over by our farm, actually. I was going to do a picture right there, but we'll wait and do one over by our actual farm. Laugh out loud, harvesting evidences. Wait for it to drop all that straw out and catch up. Rusty, the CSI farmer. Hey, that's a good one. CSI farmer. Wow, after this harvest is going to be nice. We can get all kinds of stuff going in production. You going to have it colored in? He is murdering the crop and leaving straw evidence of the heinous crime. Oh, Rabbit Rob. A nice little wheat harvest right here. We'll have to make sure we get on our other wheat field then. But with that speed, you will be the speeding tickets farmer. Hot Pursuit Farmer. We were talking about that this morning. We got matching tattoos, Mrs. Nuke and I. Cool, Nuclear. I like tattoos. I just don't know if I want to go through one. I'm not much of a pain guy. Now, I've heard in some areas of the body, it doesn't hurt that bad to get a tattoo, but I'm just not much of a pain tolerance guy. I'm kind of a wimp, if you will. What tats did you get, Nuke? That was my first one. I was debating if I wanted any at all, but I can't go back now. Believe me, that pain is cool. I got 5 and want more. You sound like my brother, Towboat. You are. You're my FS brother, my friend. That was no pain at all, done in 20 minutes. Oh, really, Nuclear? I have 2 and want more too, but need money and time to heal. Yeah, that's the other thing I don't know about spending the money on. Not just the pain, but the money. At least with spending money on like PlayStation, you know, I get to enjoy that every day. I get something out of it. I spend money putting something on my body. I just get the enjoyment of looking at it every day. But there's a lot of people that have a lot, every tattoo has a special meaning. So there's a big difference for everybody. Okay, that's an oat field there. Can't remember what I put there. We're going to have to go across the Split Mountain Ranch River and see what go to our other wheat field over there and harvest that. I think my back and my chest was the worst. Now I gotta redo my chest and add more to it. Ooh. Holy cow, everybody. Look who just popped into the Barnhouse chat. What a surprise. Looney, the farm guy, our mod expert. If you want to see great mod reviews individually done, you need to go check out our friend Looney the Farm Guy, a longtime friend of RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. You need to go check out Looney. Great to see you stop by the live stream, Looney. What a surprise. Thank you, my friend. Let's get on over to let's get on over to our other part of the farm here, and we will harvest out that other field there. Pretty sure that one should be wheat. Looney, do, do, do. Looney, do, do, do. I don't do that music thing justice there, Rabbit Rabbit, all. Ready to harvest. Ooh, that's barley. Okay, these other ones then must be wheat. Okay, that's a wheat field. That's a wheat field. Looney shot. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think about that, Rabbit Rob. Oh God, here we go. The most annoying song ever is in the chat now. You're welcome. Definitely got me back there for all those John Deere comments, Rabbit Rob. Alright, now we can harvest out some barley. I think we'll wait on that barley field, though. Let's go over and do that big wheat field. And we'll have all those fields over there done on that side of the river. Whoops. So we'll go back across the road now. We'll go harvest out that big oat field. Ooh, our grass field here is ready to harvest, and I had said once we got to harvest this grass field again, we would be tearing up this area to build the farm. So potentially in the next live stream then, we will build the farm out, or I might even build the farm out behind the scene and surprise it with y'all, because I get too tedious about it and I don't like to bore people watching a live build. It takes me forever. I don't know how some people can make a build in a time lapse, because I go to place something somewhere and then change my mind about 5 or 6 different times before I actually place it where I want to put it. So we'll see what we end up doing. But we got a big oat field right there to harvest out. We might even put a worker on that and start picking up some straw. Now my big harvester here, the Colossus, I only have set for a capacity of 30,000 liters. I didn't want to go completely unreal, because I do want to have that unloading into trailers and stuff feel. So let's do a little bit of a headland here. Maybe we'll put a worker on this. Get stuff moved over here to dump into. Get the truck over here. Big A is in the house, everybody. Welcome in, Big A. Big A loves to live stream Farming Simulator 22 on several different maps. So make sure you check out our friend Big A, but more importantly, Big A's Back to Basics series. You need to check that out as he progresses forward in pretty much going back to the basics of FS22 without mods. Just don't sing it on mic, Towboat Fish. Oh goodness, I'd sing it, but y'all be running out the doors, so. And I'm not good at remembering how to sing songs. So I'm going to do a headland down here against this other field, even though I don't need to, I don't think. But I just want to. Oh, and you know what? I think we'll go ahead and we'll buy that next harvester for you all. to here while we put a worker on this. I'm going to go buy our next harvester. Man, that's a big pile of straw right there. You're welcome, Big A. You are welcome, my friend. Let's put a worker on that there. He should have plenty of room to turn around down here. He's just really going to catch up on the old straw action. He's going to be sitting on top of a mountain. Hopefully he can get out of that. All right, let's go into here. We're going to buy our new harvester. Let's see. We got to go here, I think. Yeah, we need this thing right here. Sugar Beet Standard, both ultra unrealistic, both unrealistic. That's Potato Standard, Sugar Beet Standard. I want both. Unrealistic. We'll go with that there, and we'll go with the crazy horsepower on it. And we're gonna go with the regular Trailer Borg tires. We'll go with extra marker lights. Beacon. We will go to our police. We'll go to just a standard. Oh, yeah, we'll just go. Let's go with the standard. Yeah, and neon lights. Oh, we'll go with blue and main color. Here we go. Design color. Here we go. Cab color. Here we go. Grids. Here we go. Rim color. We'll go with black, and we'll buy that like that. Okay, and then we need our headers for that. Whoops, we need into sugar beet. Header, and we'll go black and white, and buy that there for sugar beet. Then we get the potato one. Black, and get that white. Buy that one. And this guy is full. Let's go ahead and look at that. So now we can do sugar beet and potato harvest too. And we'll own the equipment to do it. We do need a sugar beet and potato planter though. 14 awesome people currently watching the live stream. Thank you all for being a part of today's live stream here in the Breakfast Challenge on Split Mountain Ranch by Silver Eagle of the ShantyBoys Map Creations. I'm gonna have to run, guys. Everyone take care. All right, Phil, we'll see you later. Thanks again to Milk That Hen for stopping in the live stream chat, better known as also Phil. All right, he missed some parts of the oat harvest. Speeding across the fields there. All right, let's let him go. Uh-oh. We are stuck on top of a pile of straw. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Wow, the interceptor is good after all. We saved the day. They'll keep him going there. All right, now let's jump down here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Rusty, you could clip moments like this. And I know, Nuclear, I need to get back to making shorts. And I went to go make a short the other day, Nuclear, and totally forgot about the way I created the ones I all created. I need to be making some more. Let's take this head over to our farm. We can go back and get the other one. I have a question for everyone. Looney the farm guy, let's hear your question. I love to hear your questions. Let's see what we all have to say. I know one question. Well, I shouldn't say question. I got one statement. I would love to see Looney the farm guy back live again at 6 o'clock Central Standard Daylight Time on Friday nights. Let's put our header under the barn here. Okay. Okay. I want a Looney live, right, Nuclear? Here we go, everybody. Help me. Help me out here. We miss Looney the Farm Guy, 6 p.m. Central Standard Daylight Time, Friday nights, under the lights on FS22. Do you think my in real life vids add or detract from my channel? Oh, and I'm thinking of doing more. Oh, a Looney Live sounds awesome, Towboat Fish says. Great timing, Towboat Fish. I would love to see a Looney Live. Oh, and I'm thinking of doing more live streams. You know, Looney the Farm Guy, well, I shouldn't say we all, there's several people trying new things on YouTube for their channels, and I honestly haven't watched too many of your in real life ones because I have enough trouble keeping up with the FS content I like to watch. There's a couple of them I've watched though. I watched that one about your childhood house or whatever where it didn't exist anymore. I'm trying to think of what other one I watched. I at one time was thinking of adding a different simulator game, or I have had some interest in wanting to buy that Call of the Wild game that you see a lot of people play. But I don't know. I have a hard enough time finding time to play this, so it's probably just going to remain this game on this channel. Even though my channel started with other things outside of gaming before I got into FS, like I got some barbecue videos on my channel, but I don't know. I think at one time I'd set a bunch of my previous videos locked, but I can't remember which ones. The one where your family says, "Are you doing the YouTube again?" while fishing, that one was funny, Lenny. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Okay, that is fair. I enjoy doing them, but I don't want to tick off my FS viewers. I can see both sides of that, Looney. I understand. I guess you know why I haven't changed anything is because that's one thing I'm afraid of, I guess, in my opinion, is I've strived hard enough the way it is to create the content like I want to create it, but I don't want to then again lose those viewers because I switch to some other content as well, which then takes away from the content I started this channel, or I should say started FS22 with. So, guess that's my 2 cents. If that makes any sense at all. All right, let's do some of this harvesting ourselves here. The worker's just not doing very good. We'll take it fast, but not that fast, so we don't have a mountain of straw. But we still got 500 and some $1,000 on the. Now we have the expensive sugar beet and potato harvester. That is why I've kept all the FS content. Just added a few videos of stuff I do anyway, but never recorded. Yeah. I myself, Looney the Farm Guy, what I really would like to see from Looney the Farm Guy is not only alive, but from everything you know, Looney, with what you do in reviewing videos, I would ultimately love to see Looney the Farm Guy on a map like Hinterland, Corpy, or No Man's Land, starting with nothing and seeing what Looney would do to get to like $2 million or something. With no really plan, just see what direction Looney would go. That's what I would love to see is a recorded series of such thing as that is Looney loading up on a game with the little old bicycle and something. I don't know. Just a sporadic idea in my mind. Because everything you know with the mods that you've investigated, I think it would be fun to watch. But then you already got enough time trying to figure out mod reviews too, so I understand both sides of it. And our oat harvest here is about done. Not getting as many oats off of here as I thought I would get. Rusty, cool idea. I was thinking of some other ideas, but I should have more time once winter hits and there is no outside stuff to do. Yeah, I don't know. It just really kind of hit my head here as we're playing. I think it would be fun to watch. I'll be back in a minute, about to eat and charge my phone. All right, Towboat. We'll see you when you get back, buddy. I'm going to have a lot more straw again. I might need to consider placing down that other production point to help us make some more money, especially if I'm going to build what I want to build without having to install like a government sign to give me the money I was going to utilize to build what I wanted to build with having to earn it all. And then reduce my money afterwards, so we'll see. Alright, let's jump to the truck here. Yeah, we only got 30,000 liters. You know, I never did watch I think it was Driver 53 had a video about, somebody had a video, I shouldn't say Driver 53, but somebody I thought had a video about harvesting a field like this, fast farming or not fast farming, and was there a difference in yield or a difference in the amount of crop you would get? So maybe that's my problem here, is if I wasn't fast farming, I'd get more crop. But I haven't watched that video, but I know somebody created one. And I thought it was Driver 53, but I can't remember for sure. Might have been Jelsa Farmer. Anyway, can't remember who it was. It was a pretty recent video I saw, though. But I could always test that myself here. Pick out one of these fields and do it. You do lose some yield fast farming, but it is worth the trade-off. I don't remember by how much, though. Okay, I can't imagine it's drastic, but I could pick one of my smaller fields here at some point and just do an example live. Maybe thumbnail it or something, or do a video in this series about it. Alright, we got some oats straggling over this direction. We're gonna go harvest. I don't care about my straw swath there because we got a big swath picker-upper thingy. So we won't miss any. But I can't believe it for this field size, and maybe it's because I'm using precision farming and this soil isn't the best. And that this is the first harvest off this field. But, yeah, we ain't getting very many oats off of here. And this field is quite large, in my opinion. We can show you here in the PDA, too, but there was a little bit of oats, I thought, standing. Oh, nope. All right. Let's go unload this into the truck here, and I'll just show you what we got off of this field. Not very impressive. I think we only got like about 50,000 liters. 72,632 liters. I would have thought I would have got more off of that. And it's this field right here that I created, where I took out some land and made the field bigger, but it's that big one right there. And this is what it kind of looks like here. So, yeah, I thought it'd be bigger, more than that. Anyway, we got 72,000 liters of oats. We're going to stop the truck over here for a minute. I'm going to get back in that harvester. I'm going to have to get to a haircut appointment, so I'm going to have to get going. Oats is a high yield crop. What did your yield potential say? Oh, okay. I'm not used to looking at this thing because I don't use, I'm not used to using precision farming yet, I should say. Let's see. Yield, shows 7,000, or no. I don't know how you read that, but so yield shows 12,047 liters, 5.5 ton, $7,649. So, total earnings $7,649. Let's get over here. I'll set this down. It would be in your field info when looking at the field. Oh, okay, Looney. All right. It just shows me 6.5, shows me the pH value and the nitrogen value. 6.5 pH value over 6.75, nitrogen 65 kg. Sorry, it won't say after. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll have to look at that again sometime then. Pay attention. Let's get over to our other part of the farm here. Look at fields still growing. Oh, okay, Looney. We can do that down here then. We'll see what this one shows. This one's still growing. Oh, I see right there. Expected yield 76%, yield potential 80%. Huh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't use precision farming, or I shouldn't say I haven't used precision farming very much, so I ain't used to it all. I usually play with just seasons, that's it. Alright, now this field here then, oops, I didn't fold that in. This field here, expected yield 96%. Yield potential is 100%. This is a barley field here, so we got a expected yield of 96% and yield potential of 100. Charles, welcome in, my friend. This soil is sandy loam in this field. All right, I want to go. Actually, I should be at the other end of this field for the way I want to do this picture as well. What am I? There. Now, fold up, right. My header there wasn't folding right. Huh. Still looks kind of jacked up. There, that's better. Alright, let's go. Let's go across this. No, you can control the angle. Oh, okay. Mesmo. I must have been bumping part of the controls I wasn't aware of then. All right, everybody. Well, I've got to get to a haircut appointment and got to make my thumbnail yet, but I think this is going to bring this live stream to an end right here. So, if you have liked what you saw here today on the Breakfast Challenge on Split Mountain Ranch, make sure you please drop me a tasty one on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we will see you all on the flip side. Thank you, Nuclear Salmon, Looney the Farm Guy, Mesmo, Charles, Eric the Crazy Viking, Towboat Fish, Frank Jones, who else? Big A, Milk That Hen, David, Farmer Tech 51, Rabid Rob, Mesmo, who else here? Can I remember coming into the chat, going back through the list? Farmer Steve, thank you, my friend. David, J-Meister, trying to go back through the chat. Bruce Salter, I totally missed Bruce. I don't remember if I shouted out your name, but thanks for coming to the live stream. Sorry if I missed you in all that chat there. Alexander T, thank you. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Great stream, Rusty. Night all. Have a great weekend. Great stream. Thanks, everybody. We will see you again. Always a good time. Thanks, Lenny the Farm Guy. We'll see you all later. Have a good one.